Hello and welcome to the quick run of the Dutch-Bangla Bank series between Bangladesh and South Africa. What a day of test match cricket. 16 wickets fell so far and it's going to be an exciting encounter. I have alongside Eddie Rainsford. Welcome, Eddie.
Thank you, Mazza. It's been a long time since I've been in Bangladesh and happy to be back. But what a day of test cricket. I mean, the game has moved forward so quickly.
Outstanding day of test match cricket. What do you make of the surface? 16 wickets fell.
Yeah, I think the surface has had a lot for the seamers. We saw how South African seamers bowled. They really got a good area. They made it tough for the batters. And then I think the spin has just elevated where the test match is right now. It seems very hard going. And most of the batters have found it quite difficult to score there. However, this last partnership of Kyle Verreynne and Veerman Mulder has just shown us that the possibility on the surface, you can get some runs.
Yeah, it's always difficult for the batters to come out in this sort of pitch. Bangladesh go on to post 106 in reply. South Africa 140 for 6. They are 36 runs behind. And what do you think about the second day? What will be the approach?
I think you're going to see a lot of what we saw today. It's going to be really hard work for the batters. But again, I've been sort of crying out for the batters to find a solution on that surface. So I think we're going to see a lot of what we saw today. But I think the batters are going to come back with a different mindset of how to survive and how to find some runs, because the ball has dominated in a massive way today. But that does not take away that the spinners will still have a say.
Yeah, you just said spinners will have a say. And what about Taijul? 5-wicket haul, outstanding bowling. Yeah, Bangladesh were down, but the way he came back and put Bangladesh back onto the game.
Yeah, to pick up 5 wickets and then also go to over 200 test wickets is phenomenal. And I said this upstairs as well. I think that, you know what, we don't speak enough about Taijul as we look at these wickets. Yeah, look at the lines, look at the lengths. Yes, that's a little bit short on that occasion. Good catch by the keeper. And then that one out of the rough. Bounce, turn. Batter misreads that one because it's very good bowling. Another good catch there by the keeper. And Taijul Islam, always good.
Yeah, you mentioned about the Taijul Islam's unlucky at times in the presence of Shakib Al Hasan. Now he's got the responsibility to lead the spin department for Bangladesh. And what do you reckon? He would play more matches and pick more wickets?
I think if he bowls like that, he should play all the time. But I don't think you're sort of in the shadow of Shakib Al Hasan, because Shakib was just a fantastic bowler, fantastic cricketer all round, once in a generation player. But I just feel that you need to talk a little bit more about Taijul, because he is a quality left-arm spinner.
Where do you see this test going from here on? And talking about the bowlers, fast bowler surprise from the South Africans. Kagiso Rabada, 300 test wickets.
Kagiso Rabada, again, we talk about once in a generation, but South Africa seem to churn out these fast bowlers. But you look at his record, he gets to 300 test wickets, 800 deliveries less than the next bowler, who was Waka Yunus. That in itself just tells you the quality of him. Then you look at his strike rate of 39, the best in the history of test cricket as a fast bowler who's just played 65 test matches. And remember, Kagiso Rabada doesn't play 5 test match series like England or Australia and now India. He sort of plays the 2 or 3 test match series at a max. So you almost think to yourself, to get to 300 test wickets in that amount of time tells you the quality of a Kagiso Rabada. And I think, you know what, I just wanted to keep going. I want to see where he's going to end up. In his sights, there's other great fast bowlers in there, but you just look at the return and how quickly he gets them on all surfaces.
He bowled brilliantly, and so does the South African bowlers overall, but the onus will be on the spinners tomorrow as well.
Yeah, I think it's going to, well, the one of the things is that, and you look at it, there's day 2 coming up tomorrow. I think you just got to think to yourself, Bangladesh have just played the 1 seamer, South Africa have played the 2 seamers. And you think to yourself, day 2 coming tomorrow, South Africa will be thinking, those last 3 wickets, how many more runs can we get? Bangladesh are thinking, we need to bowl you out as quickly as possible so we can get batting and sort of push the game a little bit deeper and see what South Africa need to chase in the 4th innings.
Thank you very much, Eddie. We hope it will be an exciting day of test match cricket tomorrow. Until then, very good night.